Okay, Assalamu alaikum, all of you. Okay, so we were on this speech. This is Act 4, Scene 1. Okay, so here we'll start from Antonio's speech. But little I am armed and well prepared. Give me, you know the scene, that which scene is going on, what is happening here. Can any one of you tell me what is happening here in this scene? We have studied yesterday this one. So just tell me that what is happening in this scene now. Yes, who will tell me? Gibran?
Portia is saying to Shylock that to be merciful.
Okay. Yes, Gibran? Anyone else? Fatima Khan? Ilma, you tell me.
Ma'am, in this scene, Portia is asking Shylock to be merciful, and Portia is not pretending as if she is a lawyer.
Yes.
And she is asking, even if you will take his flesh, how will you pay it?
Yes, very good. Very good, Ilma. Okay, so now Antonio said, but little I am armed and well prepared. Give me your hand, Bassanio, fare you well. Grieve not that I am fallen to this for you, for herein fortune shows herself more kind than is her custom. It is still her use to let the wretched man outlive his wealth, to view with hollow eye and wrinkled brow an age of poverty from which lingering penance of such misery doth she cut me off. So he said that very little I am ready and well prepared to die. Give me your hand, Bassanio. Farewell. Do not grieve, do not think that I am going to die because of you. For in this instance, fortune treats me more kindly than she usually does. It is her custom to let the poor man live after his wealth is lost, so that his all hollow eyes and wrinkled face show his state of poverty. She has spared me from such a prolonged suffering. So, he's saying that I am going to die. Don't grieve yourself that I am dying because of you. Okay. Yes. Commend me to your honorable wife. Tell her the process of Antonio's end. Say how I loved you. Speak me fair in death. And when the tale is told, bid her be judge. Whether Bassanio had not once allowed, repent not you that you shall lose your friend, and he repents not that he pays your debt. For if the Jew do cut but deep enough, I will pay it instantly with all my heart. So what he's saying to Bassanio, he's saying that convey my regards to your honorable wife. And Bassanio's wife was there only. She was acting as a Dr. Bellario, means the lawyer, the doctor of law, Bellario. So convey my regards to your honorable wife and tell her the manner of Antonio's death. Tell her how much I loved you and speak well of me after my death. He asked him that, okay, just tell her that how much I love you and always speak well, always speak good things of me after my death. After telling her everything, ask her to judge and say whether or not Bassanio had a loving friend. You must only regret the loss of a friend. Means don't think that I am dying. Just regret that you will lose a friend. For I have no regrets in paying your debt. If the Jew cuts deep enough, I will immediately pay the debt with all my heart. Bassanio said, Antonio, I am married to a wife which is as dear to me as life itself. But life itself, my wife, and all the world are not with me esteemed above thy life. I would lose all, sacrifice them all here to this devil to deliver you. Now Bassanio said, Antonio, I am married to a wife who is as dear to me as my own life. But my life, my wife, and the whole world are not considered by me to be of greater value than your life. I would lose them all, sacrifice every one of them to this devil to save you. Means I can sacrifice anything. I will lose anything to just save you from this evil. Who was the devil?
Shylock.
Yes, Shylock is the devil. Yes. Okay, now Portia, your wife would give you little thanks for that if she were by to hear you make the offer. Portia said, your wife would thank you little for that offer if she were present to hear you making such an offer. See, now Antonio is saying that I will lose, that you are greater value than you have greater value in my life more than my wife and my life. So Portia said, because she was present there, so she said that your wife would thank you little for that offer if she were present to hear you making such an offer. Gratiano, I have a wife whom I protest I love. I would she were in heaven so she could entreat some power to change this currish Jew. He said, Gratiano said that I have a wife whom I swear I love, but I wish that she were dead and in heaven, so that she could plead with some heavenly power to change this cruel Jew. Nerissa said, this will you offer it behind her back. The wish would make else an unquiet house. It is good that you make this offer when your wife is not present. Otherwise, your wish would disrupt the peace in your household. Shylock, these be the Christian husbands. I have a daughter. Would any of the stock of Barabbas had been her husband rather than a Christian? We trifle time, I pray thee pursue sentence. Now Shylock said, such are Christian husbands. I have a daughter. I wish she had married to one in the family of Barabbas, a notorious criminal, rather than to a Christian. Means he is thinking that I will marry my daughter Jessica to a criminal family instead of marrying to any Christian. These Christians' husbands are like nothing. Okay, but we are wasting time. I request you to pronounce the sentence. Now he said that, okay, don't waste the time and just pronounce the sentence, just say the judgment. Portia, a pound of that same merchant's flesh is thine. The court awards it, and the law doth give it. A pound of this merchant's flesh is yours. The court awards it to you, and the law sanctions it. Okay. Yes. No, this one is not there. Okay, so Shylock, most rightful judge. Okay, yes, most just judge. Portia, and you must cut this flesh from off his breast. The law allows it, and the court awards it. And you have to cut this flesh from his chest. Now, what Portia decided, what she judged, she judged that you have to cut, means Shylock have to cut the flesh from Antonio's chest. The law allows this, and the court sanctions it. Now, Shylock, most learned judge, a sentence, come prepare. It is a good sentence. Come prepare yourself, Antonio. Portia, tarry a little. Tarry means wait. Wait a little, there is something else. This bond doth give thee here no jot of blood. The words expressly are a pound of flesh. Take then thy bond, take thou thy pound of flesh, but in the cutting it, if thou dost shed one drop of Christian blood, thy lands and goods are by the laws of Venice confiscate unto the state of Venice. See how smart she was. She was very intelligent that she planned everything. Now what she is asking, that wait a little, okay, means you will cut the pound of flesh from Antonius, but there is something else. The bond does not permit you to shed the smallest drop of blood. It is not written in your this bond. It is written only that you will take only the flesh of his body, but it is not mentioned that you will shed the smallest drop of his blood. The words definitely state a pound of flesh, so take the penalty as per your bond. Which is a pound of flesh? While cutting it, if you shed one drop of Christian blood, then by the laws of Venice all your lands and property will be confiscated by the state of Venice. Okay, now see, the judgment is that if you will cut, okay, you cut it, but while cutting, if you drop a single drop of Christian blood, then by the laws of Venice, it was the law of Venice that if somebody shed the blood of the citizen of Venice, then all your lands and properties will be confiscated by the state of Venice. Gratiano, O upright judge, mark, Jew, O learned judge. O upright judge, listen to that, Jew, O learned judge. Shylock, is that the law? Portia, thyself shalt see the act, for as thou urgest justice, be assured thou shalt have justice more than thou desirest. So Portia said, you shall see the act. You have demanded strict justice. You will receive justice more than you desire. Gratiano, O learned judge, mark you a learned judge. Now what Gratiano is doing? What Gratiano is doing? Yes, class? What Gratiano is doing by saying this again and again, O upright judge, mark Jew, O learned judge. Yes, class, tell me what he is doing.
Means, ma'am, Gratiano is like nowadays we say point to be noted, Your Honor. Like that, he's saying.
He is praising.
This is something.
He is praising the judge. Oh, learned judge. When he heard the judgment from Portia that okay, you can cut the flesh of his body, but if you will shed a single drop of his blood, you will be, means in the you will be like a victim, criminal. Okay, means now you have to face all the law of Venice if you will shed the blood of Christian. So that's why Gratiano is praising the Portia. He is praising because he didn't know that the Dr. Bellario, she is Portia. But he is just started praising her. O learned judge, pay attention, Jew, a learned judge. Shylock, I take this offer, then pay the bond thrice and let the Christian go. Now what Shylock said, then I accept the earlier offer, because it is not possible if you will cut the flesh of his body, there will be blood, obviously, it will shed blood. So he said, okay, I will accept the earlier offer, pay 3 times the amount of the debt and let the Christian be free, and I will leave the Antonio. Bassanio, here is the money, here is the money. See? Portia, soft. The Jew shall have all justice, soft, no haste, he shall have nothing but the penalty. Portia, stop. The Jew will have full justice. Stop, do not be in such a worry. He will have nothing but the penalty. Okay. Gratiano, O Jew and upright judge, a learned judge. Portia, therefore prepare thee to cut off the flesh, shed thou no blood, nor cut thou less, nor more, but just a pound of flesh. If thou cuttest more or less than a just pound, be it but so much as makes it light or heavy in the substance, or the division of the 20th part of one poor cripple. Nay, if the scale do turn, but in the estimation of a hair, thou diest, and all thy goods are confiscate. She said, therefore, get ready to cut off the flesh. Means she didn't accept what he's asking. Okay, I am ready to take the thrice time of that money, the debt money. But she said, no, you will get the you will get there is nothing, he will have nothing but the penalty. So she said that okay, get ready to cut off the flesh, shed no blood, and be careful to cut neither more nor less than an exact pound. Means if you will cut, means 1 ounce of more than the pound. If you take more or less than a pound, whatever it is light or heavy in the weight, more or less on 20th in excess or less than a scruple, or if the scales differ by a hair breadth from exact weight, you will have death penalty and all your possessions will be confiscated. Gratiano, a second Daniel, a Daniel Jew, now infidel, I have thee on the hip. Here is the second Daniel, a Daniel Jew, now unbeliever, I have a firm hold on you. Portia said, why doth the Jew pause? Take thy forfeiture. Jew, why do you pause? Take what is due to you, what you want from Antonio. Shylock, give me my principal and let me go. Give me only my principal amount and let me go. Bassanio, I have it ready for thee, here it is. Bassanio said, I have it ready for you, here it is. Portia, he hath refused it in the open court. He shall have merely justice and his bond. He has already refused it in the open court, because when the Bassanio came and in the beginning of this act, he offered him thrice value of that money, but he refused that. He said that no, I want my bond only. Okay, I will not accept the money, but I want the pound of flesh. But now Portia is saying he has already refused in the court. He will have only justice. Means either he will take the justice or according to the terms of the bond. Gratiano, Daniel still say I, a second Daniel. I thank thee, Jew, for teaching me that word. Gratiano said, Daniel, still I say a second Daniel. I thank you, Jew, for teaching me that word.
And what is Daniel?
Daniel is the god of this Jew family. Means Jew, a Jewish god is there who do the judgments, who is famous for the judgments. Okay, so because Portia is giving the judgment, so Gratiano is saying that she is like the Daniel. Okay, Shylock, shall I not have barely my principal? Shall I not have at least my original sum? Portia, thou shalt have nothing but the forfeiture, to be so taken at thy peril, Jew. Now, because Portia said, okay, because you have refused the amount in the open court, now you will have to do only the bond. Means according to you will get the justice according to your bond. And but he said, okay, just leave everything, I want only my original sum. Means I want only 3,000 ducats. But Portia said, no, you shall have nothing but the penalty, to be taken at your own risk. Okay. Now Shylock, why then the devil give him good of it? I will stay no longer question. Shylock said, then may the devil take him. I shall not stay here to discuss it any longer. Now he is trying to run away from that place because everything comes back to him. Okay, he was asking for the judgment, but now he is in the court. Portia, tarry Jew, wait Jew. The law hath yet another hold on you. It is enacted in the laws of Venice, if it to be proved against an alien, that by direct or indirect attempts he seek the life of any citizen, the party against the which he doth contrive, shall seize one half his goods, the other half comes to the privy coffer of the state. And the offender's life lies in the mercy of the Duke only against all other voice, in which predicament I say thou stands. For it appears by manifest proceeding that indirectly and directly too thou hast contrived against the very life of the defendant, and thou hast incurred the danger formerly by me rehearsed. Down therefore and beg mercy of the Duke. Portia said that, wait a while, Jew, the law has another claim on you. Now what she is doing, she is just making him confused that okay, the law has another claim on you. It is laid down in the laws of Venice that if it is proved against a foreigner that he has conspired directly or indirectly against a Venetian citizen's life, then that citizen against whom he plotted is entitled to one half of the foreigner's property. Now she is telling the law that if a foreigner, because Jew was the foreigner in Venice, and means from the very beginning of this play, from the very beginning of the acts, he is saying that okay, I know that Venice judgment, Venice court is like giving good judgments. So according to law, it was written there that if a foreigner conspired, means directly or indirectly, to the against a Venetian citizen, and because Antonio was the Venetian citizen, so if he will do, he whom he plotted is entitled to one half of the foreigner's property. The other half is to be paid into the treasury of the state. In addition to this, the offender may retain his life only by the exercise of mercy by the Duke, with no possibility of a higher appeal. In this situation, I say that such a charge is now applicable to you. There is a clear evidence from what has happened that you have conspired both directly and indirectly against the life of Antonio, the defendant. You have become liable to the penalty which I have just mentioned. So I advise you to kneel before the Duke and ask for mercy. Now she just she turned the judgment. Now who was in the court, means the Shylock was in the, means she was make the charge for him only, and ask him to kneel down before the Duke and ask for mercy. Gratiano, beg that thou mightst have leave to hang thyself, and yet thy wealth being forfeit to the state. Thou hast not left the value of a cord, therefore thou must be hanged at the state's charge. Now Gratiano said, ask his permission to hang yourself. Yet since your wealth has been forfeited to the state, you do not have enough money left to buy a rope, so you must be hanged at the expense of the state. Duke, that thou shalt see the difference of our spirit, I pardon thee thy life before thou ask it. For half thy wealth it is Antonio's, the other Half comes to the general state which humbleness may drive in unto a fine. Duke said, in order that you may see the difference between your attitude and ours, I grant you your life before you ask for it. Half of your wealth now belongs to Antonio. The other half belongs to the public treasury, but it may be reduced to a fine instead, if you humbly beg for mercy. Portia, A, for the state, not for Antonio. Portia, yes, as far the state's half is concerned, but not Antonio's. Yes, still have. Okay. Now Shylock said, Nay, take my life and all, pardon not that. You take my house when you do take the prop. That thou sustain my house, you take my life. When you do take the means whereby I live. No, take away my life and everything. Do not give that back to me. You take my house when you remove the pillars which with support it. You take my life when you take away the means by which I can live. Portia, what mercy can you render him, Antonio? Antonio, can you please show some mercy to him? Gratiano, a halter gratis, nothing else for God's sake. Give him a rope free of charge to hang himself, nothing more for God's sake. Now Gratio is suggesting, okay, just don't show him mercy, give him a rope free of charge to hang himself, because he will lose everything. Antonio, so please my lord, the duke and all the court, to quit the fine for one half of his goods, I am content, so he will let me have the other half in use to render it upon his death unto the gentleman that lately stole his daughter. Two things provided more, that for this favor he presently become a Christian, the other that he do record a gift. Here is in the court of all he dies possessed unto his son Lorenzo and his daughter. Who was the daughter of Shylock?
Nerissa.
Nerissa? No, Nerissa.
Jessica.
Jessica. Jessica was the daughter of Shylock. Okay. So Antonio says that if it pleases you, my lord the duke, and this court, remit the fine of one half of his goods. I am satisfied if he will let me have the other half in trust, so that I may give it on Shylock's death to the gentleman who has eloped recently with his daughter. Two more conditions I put forward, that in return for this favor he will become a Christian, and secondly that he make up his will here in the court, leaving all that he possesses at death to his daughter Jessica and son-in-law Lorenzo. Now what Antonio said, okay, I am satisfied. Means if he will let me have the half interest, means half of his money, then I will give it on Shylock's death to the gentleman. Who was the gentleman? That was Lorenzo, with whom his daughter eloped, means ran away. So two more condition is there, that if he will become a Christian, or if he will make up here in the court, leaving all that he possesses at death of his daughter Jessica and Sezaman. When he will die, he will give everything to his daughter and son-in-law Lorenzo. Duke, he shall do this, and else I do resent the pardon that I late pronounced here. He shall do this, otherwise I will withdraw the pardon that I have just granted him. Portia, art thou contented, Jew? What dost thou say? Are you contented, Jew? What do you have to say? Shylock said, I am content, I am satisfied. Portia, clerk, draw a deed of gift. Clerk, draw up a gift deed. Shylock, I pray you give me leave to go from hence. I am not well, send the deed after me and I will sign it. He is just trying to go away from the this court. He just wanted to go from the court. So he said that I request you to allow me to go from here. I am ill. Send the deed to me and I will sign it. Okay, we'll stop here. In the next class, we'll continue. Okay, the same act. Okay, everyone. Now you can see the judgment of Portia. Means she was so intelligent and smart that Shylock was not ready to accept any type of judgment or any type of he was just wanted the pound of flesh from Antonio. But she changed the scenario. She changed the scenario by giving him all the laws of court of Venice. Okay, now he is ready to pay half of his property to Antonio, and half of his property will go to his son-in-law and his daughter after his death. Okay? Okay, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then class is over for today. Inshallah, we'll meet in the next class. Okay, Allah Hafiz everyone. Wa alaikum assalam.